good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Timberlane Regional High School class of 2021. I am much more emotional than I expected to be this morning. Prior to the age of 50, I cried 4 times. The birth of my 3 children and Game 6 of the 1986 World Series. But I found myself driving in this morning just overwhelmed with emotion. The kids will tell you that yesterday my voice even cracked during practice. So I'm deep breathing, ha, as they call it in Hawaiian. Deep breathing and getting through. But welcome. I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to see everybody this morning and see your entire face this morning. It is just so wonderful to see the smiles of the parents and the graduates this morning. Thank you so much. Please join me also in applauding the Timberlane Graduation Orchestra on the direction of District Music Director Tony DeBartolomeo for the recorded performance of Pomp and Circumstance this morning. I believe our seniors were sophomores when that was recorded, so a lot of you are here in the crowd today. It is my privilege to be joined on the stage this afternoon by Dr. Brian Cochran, Superintendent of Schools, and Kristen Savage, Timberlane School Board Vice Chair. Also joining me today by the stage, Mr. Timothy Brown, Assistant Principal, and our secondary deans, Ms. Jennifer Mitchison and Mrs. Jennifer Pahopek. Also, other dignitaries and administrators in attendance today, Mrs. Kelly Brooks, Mr. Michael Connor, Mr. Angelo Fantasia, Mr. Timothy Guanci, Mr. Mitchell Mensis, Mr. Mark Pedersen, and School Board Member Stephen Finnegan. I want to thank everybody for coming together this morning, for honoring our safety protocols, and for providing this deserving class an appropriate commencement ceremony. Thank you to our Timberlane faculty and staff you've seen around the grounds today, and you'll see for the rest of the day as well. Thank you for being here and for volunteering to be here with us today to help us run this very special event for this amazing group of young men and women. At this time, I ask you to please rise as I call on the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 18 Color Guard from Plastow, New Hampshire, to present the colors. Please welcome to the podium our school board representative for our students, Ms. Jenna Horan, who will lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, everyone. Would you all please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna. Please remain standing as the Timberlane Regional High School Senior Choir, conducted by Mr. Robert Finch, performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Thank you for that amazing rendition of our national anthem. Please be seated. And presenting our welcome message, our National Honor Society Vice President, Nicholas Matthews.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. Over the past 15 months, we have faced unprecedented times and challenges. This class has faced those challenges head-on and showed extreme perseverance and resolve. We are so excited to gather here today with some sense of normalcy. I would like to thank the district administration and staff for making this ceremony possible. Thank you to all the families out there for joining us today, and thank you to my classmates for an amazing 4 years. Now please, sit back, relax, and have fun as we celebrate these amazing seniors. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. So, like all of our speakers today, I have been thinking long and hard as to what message I would want to deliver to the class of 2021.
Aloha, Mr. Strange. I know you've already invested countless hours into crafting a speech today, but I've got one last speech in me, so.
It's on you, Don.
Seniors, today you inherit a world that is recovering from a pandemic and a country that's struggling to come to terms with critical issues that rival those of any time in our nation's history. The list of challenges you will face in the upcoming years is long and daunting. But all of that will have to wait until tomorrow, because today we are here to celebrate you, the class of 2021. Tomorrow you can preserve our democracy. Tomorrow you can pack for college. Tomorrow you can begin the first chapter in your personal post-high school lives. Tomorrow we can lean on you to help solve the world's problems. But today, enjoy standing proudly together for the last time. Today, feel proud of all that you have accomplished. Today is my opportunity on behalf of the school board, the administration, the faculty, and the staff of the district, along with your friends and your families, to celebrate as fine a group of students as this district has ever graduated. You've had a unique path through high school. If you are graduating today, unless you chose to be a remote student, you wore a mask for over 1,000 hours in school and sat in front of a computer screen on a Zoom for another 1,000 hours. Both rather bizarre accomplishments, ones that in past years may have been a cause for concern, perhaps set you up for a dress code violation or a conversation with an administrator or a counselor. But this year, these were essential learning skills. Regardless of whether you attended remotely or in the hybrid model, if you are claiming a diploma today, you persevered, you figured it out. I want to commend you for being respectful to your teachers, paraprofessionals, administrators, and pandemic floaters, as they learned to teach simultaneously to students who were connected through technology and those who attended in person. That you are here today is a triumph for each of you personally and for all of us who worked every day to make that possible. You stayed involved in co-curricular activities after school, even though they were scaled back for safety reasons. In the fall, we had our first experience with sports and masks, with restrictions on the number of fans and several event cancellations out of extreme caution. But even the shortened seasons were victories, just because you had the opportunity to play. I'm proud of you because you did what your coaches asked you to do, and you cherished every opportunity you had to practice and to compete. We learned to appreciate so much less, so much more. Student Council created a mini Spirit Week. We rallied behind Mealy's Meals and Project Hope. We even had a Toga March right here on the track in the game field. You wrote, you performed, you studied, you learned, you stayed safe and accepted the new normal. I will forever picture you in your togas, all the underclassmen surrounding you on the field as you walked between them and formed a heart in the center of the field. I spoke to you that day about how proud we are of all of you and how proud we are of the faculty and the staff that supported you. Devon Simmons took the microphone and told the school that he and the senior class loved their school. Together, you faced a monumental challenge. Your spirit did not break. Your extraordinary spirit is your legacy. We have wrapped up the year with a flourish of creative celebrations, another wonderful musical. Thank you, Mr. D. Thank you, Mr. C. And the Timberlane players, thank you. You enjoyed an outdoor prom, an outdoor awards ceremony. Here we are on this glorious day, ready to march optimistically into the future. Even in crafting this speech, I know I have failed to mention so many individuals, so many groups and organizations who tirelessly persevered over the last 15 months. Your struggles, but more importantly, your achievements, cannot be stated enough. As I look upon this class, it's impossible for me to overstate the respect that you deserve. You've grown in maturity, ability, responsibility, and respect. These few lines from the song Sunrise, Sunset from Fiddler on the Roof come to mind, and its sentiment, I'm sure, is one that your parents and loved ones can relate to. Sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as they gaze. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears. Over the past 2 years, every morning at about 7:20 after the pledge, Mr. Strange, Mr. Brown, Mr. Connor, Mrs. Cronin, or I spoke to you about being owls, saying essentially, you can always count on the owls to offer their best effort, to work cooperatively with others, to live responsibly while lending a helping hand, and to speak and act respectfully. Beyond the content mastered in any course, these ideals represent a formula for success in life. They contribute to more than academic success. These concepts become character traits that contribute to your future success in any relationship, any business, any family, any organization, or any team you ever become a part of. How we conduct ourselves, how we treat each other, how we work together, how we work hard, how we work mattered more than ever this year and will continue to matter throughout our lives. Thank you, class of 2021, for demonstrating such character in the face of adversity. It has been one of the great joys of my life to be your principal. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Woodworth, for those amazing words. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the stage our class essayist, Devon Simmons, to deliver his commencement address.
I have learned many things over my brief stay on this earth. One important perspective being that there is no such thing as the present, only an infinitely thin seam between the past and the future. The present isn't something you can feel, nor is it something that you can enjoy. What you can do, however, is reminisce about the past and look forward into the future. These are the things that we enjoy, and that is what we are here to do today. I can't speak for everyone, but I can say that I genuinely enjoyed my years here. I met amazing people that I developed my personality around. All of you played a role in what I am today, but now we say goodbye. If you look around, there's an incredibly good chance that you will look at someone that you will never see again, no matter what impact that they had on you. You see, that is one thing about life that we have yet to experience. Most of us have yet to deal with saying goodbye to the very people that made us who we are. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not a big believer in fate or anything of the sort. But one universal principle that I do believe in is how people will come into your life for whatever reason, leave their impact on you, and then just leave. I think that's a truly beautiful thing. We miss the people that leave us, but it isn't the people that we miss, it's the influence that they had on us that we miss. You don't miss the person, you miss the way that that person made you feel. You miss the things that they would introduce to you and the things that they made easier. Once you recognize the permanence of these impacts, it is easier to let go. It is difficult to say goodbye to the people that you love, but it is satisfying to recognize the effects that they had on your personality. These are the gifts that cannot be taken away. You know, I always wonder why I chose this life. What motivated me to decide to give an effort in school? I shared a 4th grade class with this one kid. This kid was super smart and he knew it too. Not sure if you guys remember, but 4th grade is the year that we did those timed addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division sheets, which was really our class's first taste of what it's like to have your intelligence defined by a number. So I may not have been smart yet because I had never gotten a grade before, but I was definitely competitive. There was no chance that that kid was going to beat me on this little quiz, and I made sure of that. After I finished that quiz and received my first A+ ever, there was no turning back. I fell in love. Me and this kid were never really friends. We didn't talk, and he transferred schools after 5th grade. Yet he deserves much of the credit for my opportunity to talk today. He set me on a path that I easily could have turned away from. I had the competitive spirit. All I needed to thrive was someone to beat, and he provided that. He entered my life when I was 9 and left when I was 11. And we rarely interacted then, but his impact on my life, my personality, and my success turned out to be quite meaningful. It takes less than you think to completely change someone's life. This place, with all these people, and in this environment, feels so familiar to us now, but sooner than you think, it will feel alien. But this school always exists in us in the way that it shaped us, and we will always exist in this school in the way that we shaped it. We meet a lot of people in life, and often these interactions are brief and meaningless. But we cannot deny that a few of those interactions have great impacts on us and how we conduct ourselves. We all desire to leave a legacy everywhere we go. So, leave your legacy by changing the people around you, no matter where you are and where you end up. Thank you.
Thank you, Devon. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the stage our class salutatorian, Elizabeth Amarelli, to deliver her commencement address.
I am afraid of ladybugs. I think it's probably because their looks are so deceiving. You think, oh man, they're so pretty, but then they fly at you and they can slowly infiltrate your house. I'm also afraid of driving next to big trucks on the highway. If you get in their blind spot, they can't even see you. The two things that I just introduced are probably what makes the future for everyone so scary: deception and getting hurt. I'm excited to experience new things like going to college and meeting new people, but I'm scared of being deceived and experiencing hurt in the form of failure. I'm afraid that the plan I have for myself to go to school, get a degree, and work at a job that I enjoy will never work out, or that I'll start my life and realize that I am completely and utterly unprepared for what is to come. I've failed numerous times on assignments. I most remember failing a unit test in AP Calculus. It was just on derivatives of trig functions and log differentiation, so I thought, how hard could it be, you know? I soon learned that it was, in fact, very hard. I failed in music, practicing audition pieces for hours upon hours, only to not make the festival. I've also failed in art. I've created drawings and paintings that look nothing like how I wanted them to. It's very easy to beat ourselves up over failures. It's like going on Yelp and reading the one negative restaurant review over and over again and convincing yourself not to eat there. Fear can either consume you or help you to grow as an individual if you embrace your fears and use them to drive your passions. If you've ever read Harry Potter, you'll know that in the story there's a creature that takes on the shape of your fears. In order for them to go away, you need to face your fears and tell them that you aren't scared. Nothing is ever going to change or go away if you don't have the courage to stand up for yourself and confront those things that make you afraid. If you let your fears get the better of you, you'll never be able to achieve your goals to their fullest extent. and instead we'll be stuck in a state of what ifs. What if I never decided to take AP Calc? Would I be going to the same college or for the same major? What if I never picked myself up and practiced my instrument one more time? Would I have ever made those future festivals? What if I never continued taking one more brushstroke with my paintbrush? Would I still have the passion for creativity that I do today? You can't let opportunities pass you by just because you're scared. Scared because you don't want to fail, don't want to embarrass yourself, or because you're feeling lazy and trying something new just seems like too much work. To that, I say, so what? So what if you decide to try a new sport and end up making a fool of yourself? So what if you stumble over your words when giving a presentation in class? So what if the joke you thought was going to be so funny ends up not landing? Everyone has fears and has failed at something in their life, so admire the ladybug, drive past the truck, and embrace your future with all the failures and opportunities it will present.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the stage our class valedictorian, Margaret McCormick, to deliver her commencement address.
Good morning, everyone. The word popular probably means something different to everyone here, but to me, the most popular person I know is my grandmother. And that might sound odd, but she honestly has more friends than anyone I've ever known, and people don't just know her, they adore her. After hearing many stories, I came to the realization that half of her fans knew her from a job she had working in a school cafeteria, handing out ice cream cones. Grown adults who had once walked through the lunch line to grab an ice cream many years ago still remember her and keep in contact with her. The impact that came from the passing off of an ice cream cone seems bizarre when you first think of it, but then you think of a moment that you got an ice cream and it was the highlight of your day. Maybe it lifted your spirits just enough to get you through a hard moment. My grandmother's whole job revolved around giving people that moment of joy every day, that ice cream moment. Not to mention the way she probably told everyone how fabulous they looked, or the song she probably sang to get a laugh out of them. Clearly what she did had an impact on the people she interacted with, because years later, she is constantly reminded of how special she is to so many of these people. Then I look at my mom. Hi, Mom. I don't know if I'll regret admitting this in front of everyone I went to high school with, but this lady has literally packed my lunch every day from kindergarten to this week. I'm just going to take this off for a second. I'm not just talking about throwing some stuff in a bag and sending me on my way. I'm talking about waking up at 5:30 every day with homemade desserts, extravagant sandwiches, cut-up fruit, and a little note with a knock-knock joke, the whole 9 yards. And I know she's my mom and all, but I mean she has a life just as busy as mine, so the amount of kindness she has to have done this every day for the past 12 years amazes me still. She never had to, but she did, and in doing so, she gave me an ice cream moment every day. These two women aren't my role models for any certain talent or skill they possess. Their lives are just a bunch of ice cream moments strung together, and everything but the kitchen sink sundae, if you will. So much so that being kind is their defining quality. It's what people remember about them. So in my own life, I've slowly learned to embody that. I hold the door for the person behind me. I wait for a friend while they tie their shoe. I give my friends a little summary of the chapters they didn't read before a class discussion. But I think the point is that in the moment, you don't know if what you say or do is going to be an ice cream moment for someone else, and you may never find out. You may never know who's going to catch on and embrace the kindness that you display. I'm standing here today with cords and pins, and these symbolize my achievements in my academics mostly. Over the past week or even the past 4 years, I'm sure each of you have received some token of achievement, whether it be for sports, music, art, theater, coding, debate, Rubik's cubing, gaming, or anything else. Everyone sitting here in the audience is talented at something. Most often, there is some sort of tangible way to measure such talents. If it's not a cord, maybe it's a certificate or a medal or a title or a ribbon. But at the end of the day, These physical tokens of achievement are put away somewhere in a closet or up on a shelf and are only taken out again when we are reminiscing on these past 4 years. So when all of these things are pushed to the side, who are you? What impact have you left? If you measure your success instead based on how many times you have made someone else's day, are you successful? Because these successes are not temporary. When you choose to be kind and you choose to make someone's day, that sticks with that person forever. Maybe you've inspired them to make someone else's day. Maybe you're the one that started that chain reaction. So think about it. Have you made an ice cream moment today, this week, this year? Being kind is the easiest thing you can do in your life. And once you are, it can ripple through generations. Thank you.
It is my pleasure at this time to welcome Assistant Principal Mr. Timothy Brown and Secondary Deans Ms. Jennifer Mitchison and Mrs. Jennifer Pahopek to the front of the stage for the presentation of our academic awards. It is my pleasure to invite to the front of the stage our 3 top academic students, Margaret McCormick, Elizabeth Amarelli, and Devon Simmons. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our class essayist, Devon Simmons. I present to you our class salutatorian, Elizabeth Amarelli. And I present to you our class valedictorian, Margaret McCormick. Thank you and congratulations to all 3 of you. It is also my honor, on behalf of the high school faculty and the administration, to announce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Senior Award. The Outstanding Senior Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who best embodies the ideals of scholarship, character, and service. For the first time that I can remember in my 18 years here, we have 2 recipients of the Outstanding Senior Award. This award is determined by our principal, Mr. Donald Woodworth. For both of these students, we will rattle off a long laundry list of groups, clubs, and organizations of which they were part. However impressive those lists are, they do not begin to describe the nature, essence, and impact of these students. For the first of our students, the Hawaiian word kulia, which means to strive, comes to mind. This student always seems to be in that mode, striving. But here's the amazing thing for me, is that over the 4 years that I have known and worked with this student, that instinct has developed not only to strive for themselves to be better, but to strive for all of those around them to be better. They have brought this forward in any team or group that they are a part of, not just to make themselves better, but to make everything and everyone better. This student is a 3-sport athlete and captained in all 3 seasons. They are a member of the band, student council, Life of an Owl, and have held leadership roles in all 3. They are a member of the Math, National, and Science Honor Societies. They are a member of the wider community in youth groups, leadership councils, and committees. This is a student who exudes strength and a fierce resolve, along with care and compassion. And you know this immediately when you are in their presence. This student will be traveling across the ocean to attend college, and as they told me, play as much soccer as possible. But you had better start to call it football, or no one in England will talk to you. Look for this student to be playing or coaching on some national team someday, or leading a group of 4- and 5-year-olds in a classroom. It is my great pleasure to present the Outstanding Senior Award to Miss Hannah Collins. The education and management expert Peter Drucker once said, "Leadership is lifting a person's vision to high heights, the raising of a person's performance to a higher standard, the building of a personality beyond its normal limits." In 4 years of matriculation here at Timberlane, I have seen this manifest in this student, as they have built their personality and their leadership brick by brick into a vision with the highest sight indeed. The list of leadership roles for this student is impressive: National Honor Society, Rho Kappa, English Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Tri-M, Project Hope, Key Club, Student Council, Marching Band, as well as leadership roles in church, youth groups, and community organizations. Intellect and determination, these are on display with this student at all times. As stated by one of our teachers in their letter of recommendation for this student, this is the kind of person I want my child to be when they grow up. This student will be headed to the Midwest for college, and I fully expect to see them one day on television reporting from some far-off international space at some event, maybe even interviewing the mother of the 5-year-old who was saved by their dog from drowning, or interviewing an exclusive interview with a president or a queen or some other global leader and giving that person an absolute run for their money during that interview. It is my pleasure to present the Outstanding Senior Award to Maria Heim. Congratulations to you both, setting the standard as always. It is my pleasure to introduce to the stage at this time Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Brian Cochran.
Thank you, and I promise you I will be brief. But here's my message. I would like to share with you one of my favorite quotes about education and schooling, and it comes from Seymour Papert and was written in 1998, a while ago. And here's the quote. "So the model that says learn while you're at school, while you're young, the skills that we will apply during your lifetime is no longer tenable. The skills that you can learn when you're at school, will not be applicable. They will be obsolete by the time you get into the workplace and need them, except for one skill. The one really competitive skill is the skill of being able to learn. It is the skill of being able not to give the right answer to questions that you were taught in school, but to make the right response to situations that are outside the scope of what you were taught in school. We need to produce people who know how to act when they're faced with situations for which they were not specifically prepared. I can tell you that it gives me great pleasure to see that Timberlane Regional High School students are leaving here with the knowledge, the skills, the dispositions, and other attributes that will equip them for that future. I see it every day. I'd like to thank the teachers, administrators, staff, and parents for the critical role that each of those play. And lastly, I'd like to congratulate the graduates one more time. Well done.
Thank you, Dr. Cochran. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce School Board Vice Chairperson Kristen Savage. Kristen will deliver the school board message.
Good morning, class of 2021. I stand before you today not only as a member of the school board, but as the mother of one of the graduates of this class. As such, I bring a different perspective, in that I've known some of you since you were in diapers and met many others in your families along the way. I've witnessed the growth, triumphs, laughter, and heartbreaks of your class throughout your journey. As a parent, I can tell you it was a privilege and a pleasure to share those moments with you. I am sure all of your families agree. I can also tell you that as a parent, in March 2020, when your world turned upside down for you, our worlds flipped as well. all the hopes and expectations you as students had for your senior year. As parents, we also had visions for what that would be. I think we can all agree that your senior year was nothing like any of us had ever imagined. I truly believe it was harder for some parents to accept that concept than you, the students. The plans you had as you were closing out your junior year and heading into your senior year were suddenly altered and the future became unknown. You could have chosen to quit, but clearly you did not because you are all sitting here today. Instead, you learned to adapt. So as the school board was facing questions about how are these students going to succeed without receiving the classroom education that we are all accustomed to, you, the class of 2021, led the way. You showed Timberlane how to be successful in the face of adversity. As great as our teachers are, they could not teach you all that you have learned this year. Your education was extended beyond the classroom, and you all realized that the world as you know it can change on a moment's notice. And with that change, you showed poise, perseverance, and resilience. You discovered new ways to study. You had to let go of dreams you once had and find joy in the moment you were in. You realized this was an opportunity to appreciate the people and things around you today, because tomorrow as you knew it is not guaranteed. Having learned these life lessons at such a young age, coupled with what you have learned throughout your years in our schools, is what makes you the most prepared class ever to leave Timberlane and conquer the world ahead of you. When you depart today, please know that we, as your parents, are very proud of you, and so is the Timberlane Regional School Board, and we wish you the best for your futures. Now, as I conclude, no graduation speech would be complete without a symbolic quote for you all to reflect upon. I felt it would be best to remind you of a quote from your childhood, and perhaps many of you relied upon this advice throughout this past year. I hope no matter what challenges you face in life, that you will always remember the wise words of Dory, and just keep swimming. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Savage. At this time, I ask Assistant Principal Mr. Timothy Brown, Secondary Deans Mrs. Jennifer Mitchison and Mrs. Jennifer Pahopek to come forward to introduce the members of the graduating class of 2021. Also, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to the stage and be here for the conferring of our graduates' diplomas today, your principal, Mr. Donald Woodworth, accompanied by his family. Mr. Woodworth will be retiring from Timberlane after 41 years of service to our district. Please welcome Mr. Donald Woodworth. Now, after 50, I just blubber at everything. As the acting principal of the Timberlane Regional High School, it is my pleasure and duty to present the class of 2021 to the Timberlane Regional School Board and to certify that each member of the class receiving a diploma today has completed the requirements established by the state of New Hampshire and the Timberlane Board of Education. Dr. Cochran, Ms. Savage, myself, and your principal, Donald Woodworth, will now confer the diplomas.
Margaret Ann McCormick. Elizabeth Ann Amarelli. Devon Wayne Simmons. Maria Joanne Heim. Emma Faith Ankoviak. Monica Christina Bagrovich. Lena Ann Bonanno. Bridget Elizabeth Seplow. Hannah Marie Collins. Jocelyn Elena Davis. Kerry Erin Gannon. Christiana Noel Costa. JC Lee LaCane. Miley Chianne Little. Nicholas James Matthews. Delaney Marie Miller. Hadisha Caroline Miller. Sydney Jane Monahan. Shannon Grace Rainville. Shauna Renee Ruth. Emily May York. Rosalie Luella Averill. Max Raymond Beckerman. Julia Rose Bonwagner. Emily Page Bone. Catherine Avery Bowman. Alexandra Gail Casmay. Cassandra Marie DeLeggi. Caitlin Michelle Giangregorio. Zachary Andrew Gleason. Genevieve Nicole Harnois. Ryan Bradley Hogan. Julia Marie Huberdeau. Sophia Marie Lakin. Morgan May Lewis. Catherine Ann Lonergan. Faith Mary Lucier. Ariana Grace Mazer. Ryan C. McClure. Jack Hunter Noyes. Lauren Marie Oliver. Jack Matthew Pepin. Madison Nicole Pettengill. Alessandra Marie Rera. Gianna Marie Rousseau. Caitlin Ann Ryan. Erin Emma Abel. Connor Riley Abood. Gianna Rachel Addens. Frank Jacob Ahern. Olivia Rose Allaire. Ariana Elaine Anthony. Jared C. Appleton. Taylor Elizabeth April. Isabella Jewel Ashford. William K. Ashford III. Taylor Nicole Athanasiou. Ryan Aubin.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done.
Jenna Catherine Aziz.
Congratulations, Ryan. There it is. Congratulations and well done.
Cole Ryan Babson.
Congratulations.
Trevor Patrick Baggett.
There it is, Cole. Congratulations.
Congratulations and well done.
Mary Grace Adeline Bailey.
Great job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Christopher Mark Baldwin Jr.
Congratulations.
Bella Barberi.
Hey, Chris. Oh, almost. You got it. You got it.
Cody
Congratulations.
John Bartos.
Congratulations and well done.
There you go, Bella. Congratulations.
Michael Sumnay Bove.
There it is, Cody. Congratulations. Thank you.
Caden Thomas Billcliffe.
There it is, Mike. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, well done.
Molly Jean Marie Birdsall.
There you are, my friend. Congratulations.
Congratulations and well done.
Reagan Elizabeth Blomquist.
Molly. Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done.
Kaylin Bork.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Autumn Angel Bowie.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and well done. Got it.
Grace Rebecca Bowman.
Don't miss that smile, Autumn. Don't miss that smile. Congratulations.
Christian Alexander Bradstreet.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations and well done.
Alexander Joseph Braga.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and well done.
Juliana S. Brazil.
Congratulations,
Congratulations and well done.
Julian Wesley Breen.
Good to see you, Juliana. Congratulations.
Congratulations and well done.
Autumn Nicole Brooks.
There it is, my friend. Congratulations.
Ashley Marie Brown.
There you are, Autumn. Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done, and nice.
David Patrick Buckley.
There it is, kid. So proud of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Kaylin F. Burns.
There it is. Congratulations.
Kaylin Rose Byron.
There it is. Doing great.
Lily Ryan Cahoon.
There you are, kid. Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done.
Jason Joseph Casey.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Nicholas Canzano.
There you are, kid. Great job on the anthem. You guys sounded awesome.
Congratulations, well done.
Alexis Taylor Carpenter.
There it is, Nick. Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done.
Calvin Carrion.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, well done.
Xavier Castillo.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations, well done. Thank you, sir.
Aaron Dimitri Kayabyab. Tyler Ronald Charest.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jordan Whitney Christian.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
James Clark.
Don't change the world, kid. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ariana Rose Cody.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sarah Elizabeth Cook. Caitlin Nicole Coombs.
Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. Well done.
Ava J. Capetta. Alex Crispo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jacob Current.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lexi Ann Daviduck.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Well done.
Dylan Kenneth Double.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lucas Richard Doucette.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ava Michelle Drencon.
Congratulations. Well done.
Elena Donata Doobie.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lauren Nicole Dumont.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cooper Mark Durkee. Matthew Magnus Einerson.
Here it is, my friend. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Zachary James Eldred.
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen James Espinola.
Congratulations. Well done.
Amber Rose Farrell.
Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. Well done.
Alyssa Marie Figueroa.
Congratulations. Well done.
Mateo Elijah Fina.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lexi Lee Fitzpatrick.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ryan James Freeman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Brianna Catherine Freza.
Congratulations. Well done.
Faith Fry.
Congratulations. Well done.
Gracelyn Virginia Furman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Daniel Raymond Garlington.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jared Paul Garlington.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kyle Soro Genualdo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Michael Gianelli.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Braden Golis.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Thank you.
Kyle Golis.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Sir.
Luca Matthew Gandolfo.
Congratulations. Well done.
Grace Rebecca Goodrow.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Chastity Ray Gregoire.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alexandra Louise Guide. Vivian Victoria Gersak.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jackson Aubert.
Congratulations. Well done.
Aaron Michael Armstrong Henderson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jess M. Higgins.
Congratulations.
Andrew Kevin Hyam. Michael Russell Hollow III.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Jenna Nen Horan.
Congratulations. Well done.
Olivia Rebecca Hosterman.
Congratulations. Well done.
Spencer Theodore Michael House.
Congratulations. Well done. Thanks, Chris.
Anthony Joel Hudgens.
Congratulations. Well done. Love the cap.
Elizabeth Claire Hughes.
Here it is. Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Danielle Rose Hyde.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done.
Freya Beatrice Johnson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Patrick Jones. Byron Andre Juarez Gonzalez. Jared Philip Javelis. Liam Kennedy. Mason Daniel Ketchum.
Congratulations, my friend.
Gianna Marie King. Jarrett Lee Kratz.
Here it is.
Olivia Madeline Lacrita. Joseph Kenneth LaFond.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done.
Douglas Aaron Lansleeve.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Chloe Rose Landry.
Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. Nice grades.
Mason Kyle Landry.
Oh, okay, great.
Congratulations. Well done.
Samantha May Larkin.
You go, Mason. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Highland Rose Lawler.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done.
Jaden Lee.
Congratulations.
Alyssa Marie Layton.
Congratulations, sir.
Raymond Joseph Lipfert. Antonio Lorenzo Lajudige. Rebecca Lee Longchamps.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alex Lund. Olivia Jib Lund.
I can shake your hand.
Congratulations.
Ian Jacob Mockamer.
Congratulations.
Melanie Isabel Marino.
Congratulations. Well done.
Denisha Juliana Martinez.
Congratulations. Well done.
Brady Andrew Mason.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kiara Brooke Mason.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kaylee Ann McCarthy.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done.
Adam M. McClellan. Ashley J. McKenna.
Well done.
Zachary Robert Meany.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Ashanti Inez Melendez.
Well done.
John Melvitas.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sean Melvitas.
Congratulations. Well done.
Riley Militello.
Congratulations.
Well done. Congratulations. Well done.
Sean Michael Miller.
Good to see you, my man.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Justin Richard Maris.
And the gown fits. Congratulations.
Brendan Michael Moody.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kimberly Ann Moore.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations. Well done.
Eve Victoria Moranville. Kyla Jean Morin.
Congratulations. Well done.
Don't miss your kid. Congratulations.
Ariana Grace Mosqueto. Giovanni J. Mosto.
Congratulations.
Paul Lane Munsell IV.
Congratulations, sir.
Brandon Michael Musgrave.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Well done.
George Henry Nelson IV.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. Well done.
Joshua Patrick Noonan.
Congratulations, my man. You made it.
Cameron Scott Noyes.
Not too much. Self.
Cassidy Noel O'Connor.
Congratulations. Well
Thank
done.
you, sir. Congratulations. Good luck tonight.
Ryan Dean Olson.
Congratulations.
Robert Olson.
Congratulations. Well done.
We'll get there.
Emily Love Ordway.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much. Here you go, Rob. Congratulations.
Kira Alexandra Woulette.
Nice job, Rob. Take care.
Great kid. There it is. Congratulations.
Alexis Paige Owen.
Congratulations.
Alexandru Christian Padore.
Congratulations. I'm so happy to hand that to you.
Michael Paliuso.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations. The diploma. There it is.
Nicholas James Palaria.
There it is, my friend. Congratulations.
Bryce Jackson Paris.
Congratulations.
Devon Patnod.
Congratulations, Bryce. Thank you. There you are.
Nathan Allen Peabody.
Congratulations, Devon.
Connor James Pelletier.
Congratulations, Nathan.
Devon Michael Peralgut.
Congratulations, Don. Thank you.
Maeve Jane Paris.
Congratulations, Don.
Congratulations. Well done.
Zachary Michael Pierce.
Congratulations, Don.
Congratulations. Well done. Nice
Andrew James Plenzas.
Congratulations, Don.
Kayla Marie Pothier.
job. Well done.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Thank you. Welcome.
Ian Cahill Price.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sky Kira Priest.
Congratulations, Ian. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jordan Ashley Randall.
Congratulations, Don.
Congratulations.
Dakota Kai Raymond.
Congratulations.
Alana K. Richard.
Congratulations, Dakota.
Kelsey May Riley.
Congratulations, Alana.
Jessica M. Roberts.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jacob Aaron Rollins.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done.
Amy Jean Ross.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cameron James Rulo. Jacob Richard Russo.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Megan Wes Rudy.
Thank you. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Congratulations. Well done.
Jaden Pierce Sade.
Congratulations, lady.
Congratulations. Well done.
Cody Joseph Semperi.
That's it, my man.
Janessa Michaela Santos.
Congratulations. Well done. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
William Robert Lewis Savage.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alexis Lee Schmidt.
well done. Nice hand.
Gwendolyn Rose F. Shepherd.
Congratulations, well done.
Jake Medina Silva.
Congratulations, well done.
Nathan Tyler Simmons.
Congratulations, Jake. Thank you. Congratulations, well
James Colin Slip.
done. Congratulations, well done.
Abby Jane Smith. Adam I. Smith. Whitney Noel Smith. Samantha Caitlin Stachulski. Lillian Louise Stevens. Michael Stevenson. Noah Ternulo. Wish Thibodeau. Ryan Michael Torres. Alani Torrisi. Rachel Elizabeth Vaughn. Nathan Vibber. Caleb John Vlack. Galen River Walton. Samantha Emily Wheaton. Jeffrey Kyle Willingham. Trista Winkowski. Olivia Ann Winslow.
Congratulations, well done.
Jacob Wyman.
Well done. Congratulations, well done.
Christopher Michael Yeager. Madeline May Zambrovich.
Congratulations, well done. Certainly not least, congratulations. Congratulations, well done.
Congratulations, graduates. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Student Council President Maria Heim, who will share her salute to the class of 2021 on this graduation day.
Congrats, class of 2021! As our time at Timberlane has come to an end, I've had a lot of time to sit and think about why this district continues to grow and prosper. And it's because of one reason: our teachers and staff. Every year, but especially this year, they show up for us day after day. They're so giving, selfless, and dedicated, and I can confidently say that they are the ones who hold this place together. So please join me in giving them a hand. I also want to take a moment to recognize two of Timberlane's legends who are retiring this year. To our principal, Mr. Woodworth, and music director, Mr. DeBartolomeo. You both are lifetime mentors who left a legacy here which will never be forgotten. Thank you so much. I've been struggling deciding what I want to talk about up here. There's really not a lot I can say about graduating and moving on that you haven't heard already. This day is the culmination of what we've been working towards for the last 13 years. My words won't be what stays with you from today, because you'll remember what you accomplished, what you overcame, the fun you had, the people who helped you here today. Thanks, Mom, Dad, Olivia, Nana, and Pop, and all of your experiences. Plus, let's face it, I'm the one thing standing between you and all the celebrations afterwards. But I want to leave you with 3 thoughts: confidence, action, and vision. Number 1, call on confidence. Recall your worst moments in high school. Maybe it was walking into the wrong classroom freshman year. We've all done it. Or maybe leaving school early because you got a bad grade. Even in those moments when you felt like you wanted to disappear, you're still standing today. You've developed strength, which eventually turned into confidence, and always feed into that. No matter what you do, no matter where you go and what challenges you face, and there will be many, remember who you are with that confidence. Position yourself for growth. A lot of opportunities are going to be thrown at you in these next couple of years. And when they come, say yes and say it with a smile. Remember that it is never too late to be whoever you want to be. Take the experiences that you've learned here and call on that confidence to remember who you are. Number 2, be people of action. The thought of, well, I really don't have enough time for this or that is here to stay, my friends. But with that barrier, be someone who acts, not says. Life is about people, and we need each other. The world needs us. It needs our voice, our smiles, talents, passions. Show up, speak out, get involved. We have done it here, and we will do it out there. Live a life of service. Remember that your actions should come from a place of love, as love is truly the solution to most of our struggles and key to our progress as a nation. If you call on your confidence, you'll be able to act on whatever you deem important. And lastly, number 3, have a vision. All of us had different goals throughout high school. Maybe it was winning a student council election, being a varsity captain, getting a good grade, or even just surviving the week. You have to wake up and say to yourself, I am the one. Do not let anybody steal your vision, your dreams. Use your confidence to know that you can fulfill your vision even if no one sees it for you. You must see it for yourself. You must believe, I am the one. Let your ambition flow. So many of us, including myself, spend countless hours doubting and questioning who we are and what our potentials are, when in reality, we have amazing possibilities before us. And you're going to have times when people doubt you and do not believe in you or your potential. But that is when you must say to yourself, it's not over until I get there. Work for it, plan for it, sweat for it, sacrifice for it, and attack it with faith, hope, and confidence. No matter how bad it gets, and it can get really bad, you have to tell yourself that you are the one. The confidence that you've built will lead to actions, and your actions will bring that vision to life. Now, before I get off the stage, I'm going to leave you with 4 hot takes. Get out and vote. The College Board is the worst. The members of the band Big Time Rush are the founding fathers of this generation. And as Miley Cyrus said it best, it's not about how fast I get there. It's not about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. All right, class of 2021. Everyone get up. I want to take a selfie with all you guys.
All right, shout out to the boys lacrosse team going to the state championship today. Thank you so much, and here's to the class of 2021.
At this time, I call upon the senior class president, Devon Simmons, to deliver our closing remarks.
Salutations once again, my brothers and sisters, comrades, and dearest confidants. No doubt our most dramatic symbol of maturation to date, this ceremony eludes any substantial development of our preparedness. Fear not what is to come, for you have been primed for adulthood for longer than your own projection may tell. With love, I challenge you to sharpen your incisors and sink them deeply into any difficulty that is courageous enough to stand between you and your wildest dreams. It is now our ceremonial duty to move our tassels on our caps to signify our transition into independence from right to left. And now, we have only one more responsibility, and that's to celebrate. Hannah, can you join me on stage and count us down to throw our caps in the air? Count us down. Throwing our caps in the air.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Love you guys.
Thanks, Devon. Thank you, Devon. Congratulations to everyone. If I could have all of our seniors back to their seats, please. And we get ready to recess from the ceremony. Before we depart, I need everybody sitting down, please. I need everybody sitting down. Graduates, we'll have plenty of time to hug. Before we depart, I wanted to first thank our class advisors, Desamani and Laura Sweet, for the last 4 years of supporting the class of 2021. I want to thank all of the volunteers who helped to make this day possible, all of our teachers who are up here in the stands, to our custodial crew and our field crew who helped to put everything together today. And as I've said all along, who broke down and set up the tent for us for 5 different events over the week. I wanted to thank all of our families who are here today, too, for sharing your children with us over the last 4 years. It has been an honor and a privilege to see these children every single day and to know that they are well supported and well loved. That they are deeply loved, and each of these children are deeply loved. You are deeply loved by me as well. I can never thank you enough for everything that you have done. Thank you to the class of 2021 for overcoming one of the most incredible years in the history of America, quite frankly. So congratulations to you. And as I said yesterday at practice, I love you deeply. Aloha, mahalo nui loa, with deepest aloha to all of you. So students, please follow the directions here. The graduates will be exiting from my right, your left-hand side, row by row. Please follow the directions of your class advisors as they help you to proceed to the exits and over towards the concession stand area. Parents and guests, if I could ask you to please wait until all graduates have cleared the track before leaving your seats. If you wish, you may join your graduates behind the concession stand on the field or begin to leave the campus at your leisure. This concludes our ceremony for today. Thank you. Be safe. And I look forward to all of the amazing things that you will do in the future. Mahalo nui loa.